Hey y'all, welcome into the channel. I hope you guys are having a good day. Y'all, let me try to get this thing right. Y'all still haven't went and bought me no stand. I didn't want to go out when it was the holidays. I was like, nah. Me fight the crowd. Nah, I'll pass. I'll wait till after. So I got to get to Five Below because that's where my stand came from. I need to go to Five Below and grab me a new stand so that my stuff can be right and the lighting can be right. I'm gonna try to lighten it up though. What y'all doing? Hey. If you haven't already, be sure to click into the Pisces energy, Pisces reading that I did today. Okay. Whether you have Pisces in your chart or not, you might come across some good little tidbits or nuggets of information. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. Dead on arrival. DOA. Heavy emphasis on DEA. Okay. That's not written down, but I heard that right now. It popped in my head. Okay. All beings of the greatest, highest, white light, most high, holy angels, holy ancestors. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Show me clearly. Archangel Michael, thank you for your protection. Archangel Gabriel, I call upon you. Thank you for your protection. All right. I'm hearing Haniel. I hear it whispered very like Haniel. Okay. So Archangel Haniel is here. Okay. I'm hearing Shamuel as well. All right. Take it as resonance. Let's move on from that. We got our protection here. Look, DOA. One of the videos that I dropped in the description box below, I just got confirmation that it's going to tie all of what I'm about to tell you together. Okay. The song for that one is Who Wants Smoke? Okay, by Kevin Gates. There is a Ferris wheel as soon as the video comes on. Right there. Right in the Ferris wheel. And the Ferris wheel is very relevant to this reading. Okay, so we're going to get to that. We'll get to that in a minute. The other songs I have posted below are Medicine by Damian Marley. Okay, The Truth by Nas, Quicksand by Murray, and Who Wants Smoke by Kevin Gates. Okay, which I already mentioned to you. Heavy Leo energy in this reading. Okay. What's up, Leo? All right. So the color blue, okay, could be a synchronicity. Also 555, 10, 944, 1111. Okay. Mutants activating. Okay, they're activating. All right. I'm hearing activated. When I wrote this, I had activating. Now I'm hearing they done did it. Okay, they done activated. All right. March, very significant timing. March and April. Okay. Let's push forward here. Okay, the energy that I get is that Source Spirit, the Most High, he's wanting revenge, looking for revenge. I'm gonna try to drop that one in the description box. Let me write it down now so I don't forget, because that was not written in here, and that was not a song, but it just came out. So Spirit is he wants revenge, okay, for what was done in the past. Okay, heavy emphasis on his mother. Okay, the energy of a mother, okay, or mother figure. Okay. Now there's a tie here to X-Men First Class. Okay, the tie that I picked up in there, okay, that kind of led me down the rabbit hole. Not a rabbit hole in a bad way, but like it just led me through a whole nother door of like what, and then it was what after the fuck after the fuck moment. Do you know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, but that's just what it was. It was like moment after moment. Every tie I went to, there was another tie, and then there was another tie, and it was another piece, and it just kept, and I was like, what the what? So I'm just like, whoa. Okay, y'all, I thank God for protection and covering. Let me see which direction we want to go first. Okay. So let's finish the revenge point. Okay. So Spirit is wanting revenge. Okay. He's looking for revenge. All right. I'm gonna have that song posted in the description box below. Okay. The tie to the X-Men. Okay. Now there's a tie to. There was a reference made. Okay, about an incident that happened in Florida, Surfside, Florida. It's listed as something else. Okay, there was a photo in that movie that drew me to look up where that was or what the event, because of how one of the actors looked at the picture. It was just kind of like, why did he look at that picture like that? And for me, that's like, my antennas go up like, alarm, alert, alert, alert. You know what I'm saying? Like, pay attention. And so I did, and I looked it up, and I was like, damn. Okay, so that was tied to the Florida condominium collapse. Okay, from there, it took me to, it took me, we're already knowing because one of the readers, I love her, she's great. Okay, her name is Just Me Goddess 23. Okay, great, I love her. She's very informational. She has been very instrumental in my journey, and I'm very thankful of that. Okay, very thankful. She spoke about some things regarding Jim Jones with the Jamestown murders. Okay, he's also tied in this as well. Okay, the Holocaust, okay, is tied to the wheel, the Ferris wheel. Okay, the wheel, y'all, the wheel that's in the tarot deck. The wheel. Okay, it goes so deep. It's sickening. This is sickening. Okay, so we know 6 million Jews were killed during the Holocaust. Okay, we know that Bermuda Triangle, people die all the time when they pass through this Bermuda Triangle. They never come back. They disappear. Okay, Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, we know he killed 17 people. He lost it. Okay. There was UFO sightings during that time. Okay, we know this is also, for me, it just made several connections because I was on the Dahmer stuff after being made aware of the Jamestown situation. From there, I just start, because it was other ties I saw, and I was like, dang, and that's where it just kind of led me off into this overload, okay, of information of how all this is tied to. There's definitely some government entities going down. There's definitely some people in high seats or high positions. Okay, they're coming down. Okay, tower energy, the tower of power. Okay, the tower of power. All right, there's at least, I want to say, 6 organizations that are falling. Okay, not resident. Okay, this is all tied to the assassination of Lincoln. Okay, this is tied to Russia and the CIA agent Mark Poly, whatever his last name, Polymeropoulos. This is tied to the Kennedy blockade. Okay, the nuclear war threat. This is tied to Cuba. All right, this is tied to Central Park. Okay, the Central Park 5 from 1989. This is tied to John Lennon Walrus. Okay, the Walrus 1980. All right. Anti-war. He was anti-war and he was murdered. Okay. Rodney King, he was beaten in the streets of Los Angeles, California. Okay, bringing me to another point with California. I'm Louisiana born, okay, and actually not South Louisiana. I'm born in northern Louisiana. So we didn't do, I don't participate in, whoever does and watches my channel, that's cool, that's your thing, that's your business. However, here with me, in my household, my future household, my past households, any households I've ever been, this body vessel that I've been in at this incarnation, I have never, ever, ever participated in any type of dark magic, spell work. I don't do any of that. The work that I do, the black magic that I do, the spell work that I do is on self. I make sure that I take care of me. I make sure that I go within and do the work on myself. Someone needs to hear that. Heavy Virgo energy, okay? You need to go within. Go within and find your healing, find your stability, find your strength, find your nourishment, find your completion, find your wholeness. Okay, I'm sorry, let me get back to this message. So yes, the Rodney King beatings, okay, and then heavy tied to the book The Catcher of the Rye, because those of you that know that the man that murdered John Lennon, okay, John Lennon was a Beatle member. Okay, the Beatles. All right, he was a member of the Beatles, and he was highly spiritual. And again, like I said, he was anti-war, okay? He said he met the walrus, all right? So anyway, I'll let you guys do your research on that because it's too much to really go off into, okay? But Catcher of the Rye, his murderer, John Lennon's murderer, was carrying that book, and when he killed him, he sat down after he murdered him. He sat down on the curb next to him, waited for the police to get there, and pulled out his book and started reading the damn book. Okay, it's a sickening. It's a sickening. It's a lot of sickening stuff that's gone on. Okay, so that's for that part of it, okay? It's just kind of, if you guys have been following my readings, you guys are following along with these stories, you guys are tuned in and tapped into what's going on, okay? Heavy emphasis on whatever went down in the 80s and in the 1800s, okay? And now let me go forward back to what I was saying about California. So yes, California. I moved to California when I was very young, okay? I was a toddler when I moved to California, and I was raised out there, so I lived in California all the way until recent years. And then I moved back to Louisiana, okay? And then I moved to Houston. So I kind of, I'm almost like, you can almost call me an army child. Well, they say an army brat, but I'm not a brat. Maybe I am. I am spoiled. I am the baby, okay, of my father's children. And so I probably am a spoiled brat. I'll take that. I'm okay. I'll tell anybody, any man, anybody I meet. Yes, I'm spoiled, okay? I'm spoiled, but I am a spoiler as well, okay? So I'm of service as well. So anyway, California. Let's talk about, why am I telling you guys about California? Oh, okay, going back to my history a little bit. And this is relevant because this is what tripped me out. It tied me into this whole thing, like, yes, how they've manipulated the systems, how they've placed us where they wanted us, to keep us, you know, they want to keep us exactly where they got us, basically. And so anyway, I did a video. Sorry, I can't find my notes, so I'm just gonna have to freestyle it, okay? I'm cool with that. So anyway, I made a video the other day, and I talked about how I am part of the Botuku, okay, and the ukulele, okay. That is that's in my bloodline. That's my bloodline, okay, amongst others. But like it's like levels to it. So like that's the bottom, like that's base, is what I'm saying. Like, you making a gumbo, you know what I'm saying? For those of you guys that cook, or you making a stew or a soup, you know, you gotta have your base, you gotta have your root right, okay? And so like that's my root, okay? My root is indigenous, okay? But see, my root is indigenous. They were Panamanians, okay? Panamanians, which is crazy because when I moved to California, okay, I'm gonna give y'all a lot of information about me today, but hey, Spirit's asking me to move, so that's what I'm doing, okay? Last time I met them when I was 9 years old, we were already living in California, okay? My mom died of breast cancer, all right? And this is key, okay? This happened in the 90s, okay? My mom passed away in 1994, all right? So I was still attending my regular elementary. Like, life was so normal before my mom passed away, which normally it is, right? Before you lose someone, especially a parent or authority figure or guardian. So anyway, I lost my mom when I was 9, and everything was normal before that, okay? We lived in the house. I'm a third child of 3, okay? I'm the baby. And I was raised with a Gemini and a Taurus, okay? And my dad's a Scorpio, my mom's Virgo, okay? Rest in peace, all right? She's a mermaid, all right? I've already mentioned that in earlier readings that I've done. My mother is a mermaid. I've seen her, okay? My mother is a mermaid. Okay? Okay, so now I'm a part of the fish people, and if you know the fish people, okay, they were the Elohim, okay? They were the gods. They were above. They were the parents of the Egyptian lines, okay? They taught the Egyptians. They taught them how to fish. They taught them how to hunt. They taught them skills and things of such, okay? And so it ties into the indigenous, because it turns into the Indians, okay? They're the Indians, all right? And so basically, this is what it is. Why I told all of that? Oh, because I want to tell y'all what's coming back to you. So what's about to happen is this, like, there's about to be this whole shift where whatever was going down, okay, whatever back then, I'm calling mine at 94, 95-ish. Really, hold up, let me think. So my mom passed 94. But there were other things. My mom died in 1994, okay? I had to change schools. There was transition. That's the other points that I had written down. Y'all, I don't know where my notes are. But anyway, there was transition, okay? I went from being in an elementary school where I had all my friends, I was all comfortable. I knew everybody, you know what I mean? I already knew what junior high I was going to go. My brother went to there, my sister went to there. So it was like it was already understood. But then when mom passed, everything shifted. Bear with me as I tell this story, y'all. I know I'm repetitive right now, but bear with me. Everything shifted. So when everything shifted, okay, after that, I went from changing schools because we relocated. We moved to a different side of town. My dad got remarried, okay? Another transition. Me adjusting to a step parent, okay, after the loss of my mother. Me adjusting to a new school after the loss of my mother. But then only doing 1 year at Panama, which was that's crazy. I did 1 year there because it was my 5th grade year when my mom passed. I started back school in the 6th grade year at Panama, okay? Now, when I went back to Panama, I did school there for 1 year. Panama, Panamanians. Do you see what I'm saying? How Panamanians, it's time. For me, it was like, damn, this is crazy. But not only that, my nickname is Bunny Rabbit. My dad has always called me Bunny Rabbit. I've always been my daddy's Bunny Rabbit, okay? Always, okay? Our people were actually fed poisonous bunny rabbits, okay? Rabbits, all right, which is crazy, right? So I'm just like making these different connections, and I'm like, what the heck? So I made these connections here with this other stuff, and like I said, I'm not going to go into detail about what I'm seeing because I don't want to go, you know what I mean? I want to be here. I want to be able to bring y'all some readings, and this stuff right here is really, like I said, DEA, CIA, all them alphabet boys I'm calling out. Like this is deep, okay? This is deep and it's dark, whatever that was, okay? But spirit is bringing a freshness in the midst of the darkness, okay? So I don't know why I just went off and told y'all all of that right there, but I hope this makes sense. I'll go back and watch the reading later. Anyway, let's move into the next part. So spirit showed me what's going on astral because I feel like we need to talk about it, okay? This spiritual warfare that's about to go on, okay? That's already going on, okay? For someone here, there is a test coming in your ability to read energy, okay? You're needing to read someone's energy, okay? At this time, you're needing to differentiate this is a sidebar for somebody, but you're needing to differentiate when a person is possessed. This is all actually going to tie together. This is all of us collectively, okay? We're about to be tested. We need to be able to discern in the spirit, like so strongly. We need to be able to tell which when someone's not right, okay? We need to be able to tell when someone is not right, okay? So each of us has an avatar. Now I'm going to get into kind of a techie kind of talk. Like those of you guys that like video games, if you were a fan of the new Matrix or any of the Matrixes, the Avengers even, like Star Wars, like this is taking us like there, okay? So I'm transitioning into this now, okay? So each of us has an avatar. Your avatar is either activated in one of 3 categories, okay? You have Team Gold, meaning you are awakened and you are connected to source, or you have Team Black, which is the alternate, okay? The polar opposite of that. You're dead and you're asleep, okay? You're not awakened to source. You're actually in the underworld still, and you're awakened to the underworld rules and regulations, okay? Now, Team Black is awakened, okay? Well, I said they were dead just now, but you call it what you want. I said they're I'm gonna say spiritually dead, but awakened and tapped into the ego, okay? And then you have Team Red. Your Team Red avatar, the way I was shown this in the spirit is that the avatar, if you're Team Red, your avatar is asleep or spiritually lost, okay? Turn Blue is in Scorpio energy, they are usually very spiritually or very religious. Okay, Scorpio Pisces energy. All right, that's going to be your term blue. All right, team blue. So you have team gold, team black, team red, and team blue. Okay, now when a team red meets a team gold, they become like the Energizer Bunny. Okay, they don't want to separate from them. Okay, they're not going to want to separate. All right, when a team red meets a team black, the team black plugs into, I said plugs, like a, you know those cars that you got to plug in, like that. Or you got to plug your phone up, like that. So they plug into the red like a gas tank. Okay, like they getting gas. All right, or they gassing up. All right, filling up. Okay, and what they're doing is they are siphoning or ciphers or drains them. So they're plugging in to team red and they drain team red. But you know, team red wasn't out here in the up and up anyway, because team red, your avatar is asleep or spiritually lost. So that means that they're tapping into something that is asleep or lost, then they have all access. They have all authority. They have all control. Now, team blue, a team blue will not tolerate a team black at all. Period. Point blank, end of discussion. Period. Period. Okay? A team gold, okay, a team gold will energy change the energy, so they'll transmute the energy. If a black plugs in to a team blue, no, because I said the blue ain't tolerating no black at all. So a term gold, if a black plugs into a gold, they'll transmute the energy. Also, heavy mudra energy, also to control the weather. Okay, so it's like they gain abilities, they gain gifts, they gain control. Okay, so we got to be careful. We got to be out here discerning in these streets. We got to make sure that our circles is complete up out here in these streets, because we don't want to be caught with our drawers down and we get plugged into and somebody cipher and deplete us, okay? Or cipher and or attach to us and be able to manipulate us and control us, okay? They're going to have complete control or authority. So I'm just saying, this is how Spirit showed it to me. Okay. A team gold must not allow a team red or black to attach to it, because then the team gold becomes compromised. So let me take it back. When I said that the team black will let it plug in, the team blue gonna let it plug in? No, I was clear. A team blue will not tolerate a team black, because a team blue already knows what a team black will, and what their mission is, what their goal is, what they're trying to do. They already see them in the spirit. They already see them in the 3D. They already see them in both realms, because a team gold is connected and aligned fully. They're able to see in the spirit and in the reality 3D, all the D's, all the realities, dimensions. Sorry, D's, dimensions. Okay, now let's go to the next part. So we don't want no compromise energy happening. And we said that basically a term gold must not allow a term red or black to attach to it, because then term gold becomes compromised. Okay, so a term gold can connect to a team blue, okay, and be fine. Now, when a gold, black, blue meets a red team, they can see it and each other by a team, okay, but a team red cannot see the avatars, okay, to be able to discern between the terms. All right, that's messed up. When I saw that, I was like, dang. So it's like we passed the point of you being able to correct yourself, almost, to be able to gain this access. It's like if you didn't close out 2021 in the upright position of your energy, then you've missed out, unfortunately, on the opportunity to rectify or to recorrect, or when you turn in the wheel, you're correcting your turn. So it's like you missed out on the opportunity to correct yourself or correct your turn, is almost how I got it. Okay. I don't know about, this is what Spirit gave me, y'all. If it resonates, it resonates. Don't shoot the messenger. I am just the bird. Okay. This is the energy of the high priest or priestess being able to take into the energy of the moon, or what's beyond the veil. Okay, tap into. So the priestess and the high priestess are being able to tap into the veil, but that's that energy. It's that energy. So you had to have already been in a place of doing the work, working on self, tapping into the Most High, really working on self. Virgo, Sage energy, really going within, doing the work. Pisces, okay, really being that mistress or mister to the Most High, allowing Spirit to use you as a vessel. You had to have already been in this either frame of mind, heart space, that had to have already been at that level of maturity. Okay. Now it says, little does the human with term black avatar know is that the avatar has overridden the human's control system and is the cause of 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords in the 5D, while on 3D the human life is falling apart. Okay, because that person, Team Black, they sleep, they basically are spiritually dead. 5 of Pentacles energy. Okay, they don't know what's going on, and so they've allowed this person to tap into them. Okay, and this person's overpowered them. Okay, so then now we have so the human life is falling apart. So what this looks like in our reality, now let's take a step back. In our day-to-day, that looks like someone's life who is constantly having tower moment after tower moment. Okay, someone who cannot seem to find any type of financial security or stability, someone who is constantly in a place of lack, complaining, never seeing the positive in life, never living out loud, but constantly judging others. Okay, or always just being on attack mode, coming for other people. It's that low vibrational energy, okay, that you will see in the 3D if this person's avatar has been compromised or this person is a Team Black. Okay, now remember when I talked about that reading and I did I talked about the RDS 32 and the RDS 37 that Spirit showed me in the spirit, okay, about this bomb. Okay, so it's giving me the sense that there's an invisible bomb that's been released. Okay, and it's like soon the avatar will self-destruct. If you followed that reading that I did about that, then you will know what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can find a note that might, I don't remember when I did that reading, y'all. Hell, this note for this reading was December 16th. I've held on to this because I just wasn't sure. I wanted to make sure Spirit wanted me to speak on this in this way. But there's definitely some government entities that are going down because of what's going on, okay, in the background. But that's being handled on astral. And we're going to see the effects of it here in the 3D. Okay, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. This has just been some intuitive messages. Am I bringing cards, Spirit? Do you want me to bring some cards? Spirit said, no, not really. I'm going to bring some cards on another reading, okay? But you guys, this is major. These are major changes coming our way. Okay, for our people, the indigenous people, okay, for the bloodline, because it's like the bloodline birth, no matter how or who is split off and did what with, at the end of the day, the way we are looking at it from my perspective and my leader, okay, is looking at it, all right, my brothers and sisters, my soul tribe, it's like saying, there's no singularity. Don't single anybody out. Like, we're all in this. We're all about to experience this. I don't care what bloodline or lineage you are, to be honest. I don't. because it's like we're all going to experience this shift, because within each one of our bloodlines there's levels to it, and this adjustment that's being made is to save all of Ra's children, is what I heard. Okay. And Ra's children, that's the giants, that's the Elohim, that's the Egyptians, that's the South Africans and Europeans, that's all of that's man. Bye. I'm through talking. I'll see y'all later. Cause I'm just like, why am I explaining myself? Virgo energy. Why? Okay. Bye, y'all. Universal energy. Yeah, it's shifting. It's shifting. Okay. DOA, dead on arrival. Something's not working anymore. Well, it's like whatever used to work. Let me take it, let's tie it, because before I go, let me tie the whole California and my business into this, okay? See, I'm an indigenous person, okay? So this shift, and I'm in a position of power, okay? I'm enlightened. I'm on here and I'm talking to y'all and I'm telling you guys these messages that I've been wise enough to go in and receive, because I've been healthy enough mentally to be able to go in and do the necessary emotional work to be able to cleanse my energy. Do you know what I mean? And really find true healing and peace, y'all. For so long I struggled with being by my damn self. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm at a place where I don't need nobody. And I don't care who like it or who don't. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I'm holding out for what I know God promised me. There was a feminine speaker, I wish I could remember her name, because she spoke so eloquently and so beautifully and so factually about the fact of what was promised. Like, we get so distracted with what's in between that we forget about the end game. Do you know what I mean? End game is we freaking win. End game is we're victorious. No matter what hills and valleys, confirmation with the ding. No matter what hills and 146 on the clock. No matter what hills and valleys we got to climb and go through. End goal is we win. I'm hearing that song. Just all I heard just now. We win. I'm going to post it. That's by my boy. We win. We win. We win. We win. Yeah. 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 Ooh. My head is itching. Yes, this is good energy right here. So I'm prepared. I'm ready for it. But I'm just going to do as much as I can to be able to get you guys as prepared and ready as well. I want to share whatever it is that I have, because I don't want Ra, when I finally get face to face with him, for him to be like, now, I gave you all this information. I spoke this to you. I told you about this. I revealed this to you. I showed you that. And then what you did, you was selfish. You stayed in your ego. You didn't share it. When you did share it, you was arrogant, okay? Or you was an asshole, okay? Or something like that. Or you just did it for self-gratification or something like that. It's like your heart. And this is what it all boils down to. These folks that did all of this, the Holocaust, okay, the Bermuda, the Jim Jones, Jeffrey Dahmer, the bomb, okay, the RSD-37, okay, the New York World Trade in 9/11, the Surfside, Florida incident, the